engines cry. Rubber burns under the smoky sky. Steel beats racing on the line. The thrill of speed makes the cold pour shine. Welcome to Pitlane, where the engines scream and the spirits soar. Grab a drink, feel the thunder roar. This is the place you've been looking for.
And welcome into Pitlane, where the horsepower meets happy hour. I'm Sean, followed along by my brothers Michael and Tim. So we are coming in, boys, after a race in Miami for Formula E. How we feeling on the race? Who wants to start?
I
Team
thought
Boyd.
it was a really good race.
You thought it was a really good race?
I was a little bit surprised on how, say, from position 6 to 13 or 14, like how close they were in terms of like being right there at each other and everything. But I'll talk about my favorite part of the race later. So,
Tim, how'd you feel about the race?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, there were a few times that it was a little slow, I guess. But, I mean, we still had some pretty good passing, some really close calls. And then we did have some little crashing a little bit, banging around. So that's always fun. And then qualifying was pretty good too as well. So, yeah, all in all, I think it's a pretty good race weekend.
I think it was a very interesting race weekend. I mean, had to add a couple laps this week because of rain. And I mean, with the rain came with some teams thinking good setups, some teams thinking some bad setups. And I think we'll end up diving into that in a little bit. But let's start out with our tradition. So here on Pitlane Pour, if this is new to you, we always start out with what we're drinking. So, Michael, since you're the oldest, go ahead.
Our elder.
look out the Coors Banquet for tonight.
All right, very classic. Timothy?
I
Timmy,
have
what you
a
got?
brand new seasonal, gentlemen. It is the Springfest IPA. Very, very good. It's got some citrus with a mild hop, so very, very smooth.
All right. Well,
What you got, Shawnee boy?
I'm being lame tonight. I didn't pick a brew out. It's a little late. I just didn't feel it. I needed some hydration. So I am going with W Hydration.
There you
It
go.
is a Grandma's Lemonade, boys. Grandma's Lemonade.
You can't beat Grandma's Lemonade.
Caffeine free. It's got the hydration you need. I'm digging it. Been drinking it for the last couple days. Pretty delicious.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good about myself. Makes me feel a little more hydrated. Got them vitamins in. So,
does it have a pretty natural lemon taste to it?
yeah. I mean, it literally tastes like lemonade.
Cool.
And I have to say, with them being one of our we're ambassadors for them.
Yeah.
So I was a little nervous. We got a fruit punch in this week. And I was a little nervous that it was going to have some red coloring because when you look at the powder, you're like, oh, hell no, you got some. They said no coloring, no dyes.
Yeah, like that red.
Well,
40.
as soon as that water hit that red, dude, it was gone. There was no color whatsoever. Had like a little tinge of like a pink, but it was because they had they used beetroot or whatever it is for color.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, they even sell beetroot. I don't know, like W, but they sell beetroot as like some nice natural supplement that you can take every day or something. So
yeah, so I mean,
that's
cool
pretty cool.
part is they are sticking to their word about no dyes or colorings in it. So
I know I still got to order some of that.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I have to say, the caffeine drink, like energy drink, it's been great for work, and it don't give you that like jitter. Like it's jitterless, which is nice. Keeps you a little hydrated too. It doesn't got a terrible taste. There's no color to it. I love it. Both flavors so far.
How
And
about
then now
that?
this hydration, not bad.
So you just had the lemon and the fruit punch so far, right?
Well, so I had the what was it? The yuzu.
Yeah.
The yuzu one that was like some Japanese version of a berry or whatever, and then the fruit punch, and then this lemon hydration.
Okay.
Pretty on point.
Was
and yeah,
there
not much of a crash
no
either, Tim.
crash?
I think that's what you're going with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much of a crash. Like I feel good all straight through. So
Okay.
still loving them. I think
Sounds
I
good.
found my new outlet.
And it's
Yeah.
healthy.
It is.
It's
No
healthy.
artificial dyes. No.
We got to keep you around for a lot longer.
Buddy, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get into Formula E. Let's stop talking the bullshit of happy hour. Let's get into this. So, top 5 was Mitch Evans, Nico Mueller, Pascal Wehrlein, Joel Eriksson, Nick DeFries.
How about that number 5, Sean?
Number 5, man.
Your boy got it.
I mean, so let's go over our results for ourselves. So, Michael, we're gonna start with you. Oliver Rowland is who you decided to go in number 1. Where did he end up finishing?
I cannot remember who I picked for number 1, but as I was looking at the list and everything, I was like, I think I might have picked Roland, but I really can't remember. But it was not his best day for sure, finishing 12th.
Your boy finished. Dude, it's okay. We're all very off on this. So at number 2, you said Mr. Cassidy was going to come in at number 2, and he popped 16th. That was a rough one for him. Ugh. Then at number 3, you went with Dennis. Dennis ended up hitting the top 10. So at least he got points.
So hey, that's 1 point for. It's 1 point for.
No, it's not 1 point. It's not top 5.
I know.
And then you took Sebastian Buemi to take 4th.
I think that just kind of goes to show, like, over the first 3 races.
You don't know.
I mean, anybody can be in the top 3. I mean, we're probably going to miss every freaking week on our predictions.
100% agree with that statement right there.
Yeah. I mean, there's only been, 1 or 2 people been in the top 3 more than once, maybe.
Yeah.
So
you went with Buemi from Envision. He took 7th.
Yeah, he liked him some Envision.
He did. You did like you some Envision. And then you went with Eriksson. Where did Eriksson come in at?
4th.
I can't remember. 4th. Yeah, he did. He did come in 4th.
So you were off by 1 with Eriksson. So, I mean, that's not too terrible.
Should we do like a points just for the week? Like if any of them get in the top 5, we get a point.
After this week, we're going to have to, because right now we're looking bad, boys.
We're gonna have to start
keeping
a point total and like with ourselves, like who ends up being at the end, you know?
Yeah. I think
that would be
if we even get one in the top 5 after this week, I think we go for it, and we give a point for that.
Yeah.
So Timmy, you chose Pepe Marti to take first. And where did Pepe end up coming out at?
I think he finished
9th. Took 9th. And then you went with defending champion Roland as well for number 2. You chose Dennis to come in 3rd, just like Hayes did, and he popped in top 10. You chose Cassidy to go number 4. And then you took for 5th Pascal Wehrlein.
God, I got one in then.
One in.
One in.
And so I went with Pascal to take first.
Oh, you were closer.
Top 5.
You were closer.
I took Norman Nato to take second,
Mhm.
and Nato ended up what? I don't think he's 17th. Yeah, 17th. And then I chose Felix de la Costa, which pisses me off right here because da Costa should have been there if it wasn't for freaking good old Dragovic, Felipe hitting him in the backside.
He still got 8th. He still
got 8th, you know, but if it wasn't for that, he would have been top 3.
I know.
Come on. I would have had one. I would have had one right there. And then I went with good old Nick DeFries in 4th.
Oh, you only one off.
I know, one off, dude.
One off. This
and then I went with Mueller in 5th, and he popped 2nd.
Dang, you would have got 3 points.
Dude, if we would have been pointing up.
Dang, if he wouldn't have been so wide in that one corner,
oh, dude, I
one turn, he would have been first. And Evans would have been second. But my favorite part of the race, Evans doing that freaking switchback and passing.
Oh, that switchback was so sweet.
Boom! There you go, buddy.
Beautiful.
For a minute there, I thought they were going to wreck during that switchback. I was like, oh!
Right. I thought they were too.
All right, so that was our top 5. We can see where we're at.
Yep.
And it just goes to show that no matter what, anybody could finish anywhere at any given time.
Oh, yeah.
So then we went with best team. So, Michael, you went with Nissan. And Nissan, let's see. Nissan was 12th with Roland and 17th with Nato.
Yeah.
And then good old Timmy went with Cupra Kiro.
What I got? 9th on one?
Yeah, 9th and dead last.
Yeah. Hey.
So should we talk about that dead last position with
let's talk about
our friend Dan Tictum?
I have lost faith in Mr. Dan Tictum. He's got a great name though.
Don't lose faith yet. I think
lost it.
You should lose faith in their crew. In their group,
elaborate.
So at the end of the race, they did some interviews, and good old Dan Tictum was one of those people that got interviewed, and he was not very thrilled with his team and how they didn't fully take into consideration his thought process because it was wet. So he wanted to go a little bit different on the tires.
Right.
And they did not listen to him. And so he is not the happiest camper currently. I mean, DNF'd, what, all 3 races now?
Yeah.
So
he kind of sounds like he has the same struggle that Charles Leclerc has with his team.
And so with that interview, the commentary crew, when they were talking about it, they were like, yeah, everything was okay with what Dan was saying, except for him cussing. And I was like,
yeah, I heard that part. Yeah.
I was like, listen, let the man be himself. Let him have a little bit of spice. That's what gives us like some more fun. I get it. Kids are watching. Kids are listening. But for fuck's sake, we all cuss. We're all grown-ups. And I damn sure know that over in Europe, they cuss more than us Americans do. And they get away with it more. So,
I mean, they have a lot more other things to worry about.
Just saying,
if they don't start making some results, they might be losing some sponsors.
Yeah. Sponsorships. Driver might lose his seat.
Wow.
I don't want to see Dan Tictum lose his seat. But, so, So Timmy, not so great there either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your boy was right on this one. I said Porsche, and
You did
Porsche came
say
in
that.
second and third.
You did say that.
I did. So I'm a little proud of myself, but I just looking at it too, I feel like
Your feet
Porsche
clap.
and Jaguar are
Yeah.
pretty competitive in this series,
Yeah.
like in Formula E. So I mean, wasn't going out on a stretch, kind of like you guys did.
Yeah. I was very bold.
It was I played it safe, I feel like. But hey, sometimes the safe route is the best route.
It worked for you, sir.
Yeah,
It's just
good
like
job,
when we
son,
went
boy.
to turnaround, who was going to be the turnaround teams, and someone was just so hyped up on Envision last time we podcasted about Formula E.
Yeah.
So excited about Envision, and you know what? They did pretty damn good. Fourth and seventh.
Thank you very much. I
Fourth
wasn't
and
completely
seventh.
out in left field.
Yeah.
So 4th and 7th, not too bad. Somebody was very much a Mahindra turnaround. Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
Mahindra took 5th
Yeah.
and 6th.
I'll take it.
5th and 6th. Not bad. And your boy said Jaguar TCS. And that was an 8th and
8th and
1st.
1st. Yeah.
They finally got points.
We finally all picked something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally all got in the top 10.
That's pretty good. I'll take it.
But with that being said, I mean, with Jaguar came into this race with 0 points.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up leaving with what, 25 plus.
Did you see those
27
jumps?
points? 27 points.
I was looking at those jumps of like the teams and the drivers. I was like, wow, some of these teams jumped a lot. Like, I mean, just talking about like what we just did, I mean, the whole top 10 was Envision, Mahindra, and Porsche.
Yeah.
I mean, and so
And
they're
Jaguar.
getting, and yeah, I'm sorry,
Jag.
and Jaguar. So that was a lot of points that these teams made from both drivers. So
Yeah, the only other two teams that got points out of it was Cooper Kiro and Andretti.
yeah, 2 and 1. Andretti had a pretty strong start, it seemed like.
Buddy, they did.
They did have
And
a
I
strong
think
start.
I have to say, with Felipe,
Mhm.
he really rookie mistakes.
It was.
I mean, taking his extra boost too soon,
way too
early, way too early in my opinion.
Was it like the third lap or something
Yeah,
like
it was
that?
like I think it was like lap 6 technically.
6? Okay. Yeah.
I think 6 because of the whole like slow start or whatever because of the rain.
Did
But
they
I mean,
have
even
5 warm-up laps?
I think they had
something
about
like
like
that?
5 warm-up laps. Yeah, to
Yeah.
get used to the water and stuff. But yeah, dude, I mean, if it wasn't but for that, I think Felipe would have been up higher. I think he still probably would have screwed up some way, somehow, with coming in too hot like he did up against Acosta and hitting into Acosta. And I think that really hurt him. I think if it wasn't for that issue, and if he would have timed that right and broke at the right moment, I think both him and Acosta would have been in top 10, and Acosta would have been top 3. And I could see Felipe 8th or 7th.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah, it was just bad luck for him. Like he had a wide entry into that turn, and then you had hit who was the one that hit him? I'm sorry.
he hit Acosta.
Drogovic. Yeah. He was trying to get to the escape route, but
And I mean, rookie move, rookie mistake. I
yeah.
mean, he's been a reserve driver for the last how many years for Aston Martin?
That's true.
Hasn't really been behind a real car for a while.
Right.
You're going to make mistakes. And of course, a Formula E car is not a Formula 1 car.
No.
It's not a Formula 2 car. It's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
I went back and was looking at like the starting grid and everything. It's pretty remarkable. How sometimes we talked about in Formula One how like certain drivers will go from 17th to 3rd throughout the whole race. I mean, if you go back and look at the starting grid, Evans went up eight places,
Yes, he
and
did.
then what's his name for Porsche went up 9 to
Yeah.
get 3rd place.
Pascal.
So first and third, they really had to drive their cars really good to get where they were. I mean, I
And
went back and was watching some of Evans.
Mhm.
Like, there was one section where he just passed like 3 or 4 cars at one
Oh, yeah.
sequence. Which I was like, whoa, so
Yeah, I mean, like when you look at it too, there was this big gap at the last, like what was the last 7 laps
Mhm.
between like 6 and 7. Like there's this big
yeah.
huge gap, and then it just kind of closed in real quick
Yeah.
because
They were
DaCosta was
talking
up in like 7, 6, 7 area, and he ended up dropping down to 8th even after that wreck.
the
But that
commentators were
brought in
talking
like
about
the
right there
whole
at the very end,
the big
like
old gap.
how some of the teams that were toward the bottom, they'd been saving some energy, and they were using like that final push of those last few laps to try to get, a couple places ahead of where they were. It was interesting for me watching the energy consumption.
Yeah.
I was like, how crappy? Like, what happens when they run out of energy? Does the car just stop? Like what if you were doing that and it stops like right here's the finish line? Your car just stops, and then everybody else is like, woo, 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 woo.
Well,
Like,
hopefully you have that momentum still going
Yeah,
from
that's
that
true.
speed. I mean, I thought Nico Mueller was gonna not finish
I know.
because he was so close. He was like, they were showing at
top.
0.8, 0.7,
Yeah.
0.6. I'm like, is he
Evans
gonna
was like
even finish?
when he
It's
crossed the
wild.
line, it was like 0.02%.
Yeah.
And then the guy that finished second, his was like 0.96 or something like that. And I was just like, wow, like that's crazy. Like
Whoever the
wow.
engineer was that calculated that, spot on.
I know, right?
Well, I mean,
That's
they used a lot of it
maximized.
up at the first few laps. Like, I want to
Oh,
say
yeah.
like laps 7, 8, 9, like
Mhm.
even in 10. Like, that was going to be Dragovic's like downfall too, was he was using up so much trying to like block and like protect his first position and try to get into first and be in first the whole time. I mean, when you really started looking at the levels of like their battery consumption, like it was showing you who was driving too much and who was driving just right.
Yeah. Speaking of this, they did all the extra laps for rain, but what if there was a whole bunch of wrecks and you're having to do all these extra laps for caution? I wonder if they would just red flag the race and let them sit in the pits to help save the battery.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's something I'm really going to try to pay attention to as
Yeah,
we
especially going
go
forward.
further. Yeah.
I thought it was
But
interesting watching the beginning with the safety car. Like, it was crazy how some of the cars were like wiggling around with the track being wet. You know what I mean? For lack of a better term, But
they're warming their tires up.
yeah, because like what's his name that started first? He even came through the radio after I think it was the first or second lap, and he was like, "Dude, it's super slippery." And his team was just like, "Look, run the race, but do it safely." So,
Mhm.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be interesting. I mean, yeah,
Really
it was
is.
definitely different than what we're normally used to.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now the big question: And
Okay.
we're going to start with Tim.
Well,
Have you picked your favorite driver and your favorite team yet?
I have.
Uh-oh, boys and girls.
Oh, who is it?
Uh-oh.
But not only have I picked my favorite driver and my favorite team, but I also found out some history about this new driver. And I don't have a lot of the history on the team yet. That's something I'll dive into on another podcast. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'll start with the team first. I'm pulling for Porsche for the season. I'm going to pull for Porsche. I've seen a pretty good consistency in the last 3 races, and this is solely based on the last 3 races. I didn't go back previous seasons or nothing. It was just based off these three races. Seen how they performed this week, last week, and then week 1 at Sao Paulo. But so my driver, here we go.
Is your driver with Porsche too?
He is.
Are you going to go Nico?
Pascal.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go with Pascal. I'm going to go with him.
Can you say his last name properly?
Yes, I can. It's Fairline. I actually looked up the pronunciation and made sure I practiced. So it is Pascal Verlaine. He's German. So if I could spit out a few fun facts for you guys. So pretty much this was interesting. So he was actually a reserve driver for Mercedes F1 team back in 2014. And then he switched over to Manor Racing in 2016, which he scored 1 point that year, and he was the only. It was the only point that the team got.
Oh.
Okay. Then he switched to Sauber in 2017. Once again, he was the only one that scored points for the entire team. All right. Then he switched to Formula E. This was in 2018-2019 season. He raced for Mahindra and then left Mahindra in 2020. And in 2020-2021, he was racing for Porsche. He did win the Drivers' Championship in Formula E in the 2023 and 2024 season. But not only that, he did win a Drivers' Championship in this series called, I think it's DTM, which is like a European championship, what car championship. So yeah.
All right.
I'm going to go with him and Porsche.
Right there. Lots of fun facts.
Yeah, so hopefully.
We know Timmy's always full of fun facts, Michael. Come on now.
I know, right?
He's just the fun fact king.
I try, guys. So what about
Michael,
you guys? Yeah.
Michael, your turn. Let me guess. Is it still Envision?
Yeah, my team's Envision.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, my team's Envision. They actually did pretty good today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both of them were in the top 10. So, and then if you go and look at the standings, their team's not like terrible. So, my driver.
Is your driver on Envision?
No.
Okay.
My driver is actually.
Are you gonna stick with Roland?
No. My driver is actually on Porsche.
Okay.
I picked the other driver,
Nico.
Mueller.
I just thought he drove pretty good the first 3 races, first 2 races, and then today too.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a gut feeling about him. I think he's gonna do well this year.
Okay.
Hey, dude, I'm gonna tell you something. He scared me though with his early attack mode today. Like I was like, What is he doing? What is he doing? But hey, it worked for him. It worked for him,
Yeah,
so
it did.
I'm not gonna kick it. You know what? Like, I know we've spoke about it, but it's kind of crazy, ain't it? Like, they'll use it early, and then they might use it late, and then you got people who use it midway or like 2/3, and then it's still like, who's gonna win it?
Yeah.
It's so interesting. I think that's
Yeah,
what's drawn me into this Formula E is, and I'm hoping, God, I hope to God that Formula One is exciting as this is this coming season.
yeah.
Like, like it's not been a boring race in Formula E.
Yeah. So far, it's not been
Yeah.
boring at all.
No, it hadn't. I will say though, this race has probably been the most normal race
Yeah.
as far as like not too many wrecks, not too much,
Yeah.
that
I
kind of
agree.
stuff. So,
I can
because
dig that. I
I
can
can't
dig
nothing
that.
beat that first race when what's his name jumped over them two cars. Holy
Oh,
smoking!
buddy, yeah.
It's awesome.
Woo!
That was awesome.
Yeah.
But you think about it too. Like I don't remember what he finished last week, but he was last this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they were talking about last week, like wanting to see like how he does the next 3 or 4 races as far as like did that wreck affect him as far as his driving and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
So I don't know. I just feel like Formula E is just so different and everything. Yeah, everything's just so different. I think every week's gonna be a different top 3 every week.
I agree. I agree.
Now, drum roll, Sean.
Johnny
Oh,
boy,
who's your
who
team?
you
Who's your
got?
driver? Team first. Team first.
Jaguar TCS.
Okay. Okay.
I really like them. I've been stuck with them since like week 1. And I've been like really wanting them to do great. And then finally they got to show
They
what they
did.
were about this
Yeah.
week, even with that stupid Felipe Dragovich wreck.
Oh
So,
yeah.
good sir, is your driver on this team?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
I am
And
sticking
what
with
is it?
good old Antonio Felix da Costa.
Just ah,
I've liked him since week 1. I loved his first interview. This last interview he just had,
mhm.
he came out and he was pretty ticked off like Dan Ticktum is, and he's like, you know what? If it wasn't for all these freaking like the rookies wrecking into me and wrecking me, I'd be further up the damn pack.
This is true.
And I believe it because I believe that Felix da Costa is an ex-world champion as well in Formula E.
Yeah. They were
So
talking about like the top 10. I think the top 10 in the starting grid. They were saying something about like 8 of them were like previous champions at some point,
for
which was
me,
wild, you know?
that's where I'm going. And it's not just because the
Right.
last name is da Costa.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're a little
Hey,
partial to that
hey,
name, I think.
by the way, there's no relation, we found out.
Yeah, there's no relation to
No
our
relation. Yeah.
previous interview with da Costa and da
Yeah.
Costa. So
Jordan and Felix are not cousins or brothers or anything like that.
nothing close.
But if they were, racing runs in their blood.
Hey,
It
that's
does.
right.
But I think I will definitely stick with Jaguar TCS and with Antonio Felix da Costa. I do like this what's his name? This Mitch Evans guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard much out of his mouth yet
Yeah.
to be able to give me like a full like, do I like this guy yet or not?
Mm-hmm.
But his racing seems to be pretty good.
Hey, he
It
drove the
does.
wheels out of that car today.
He did. I
That
think the other
switchback.
thing that really intrigues me about this year, and I may end up switching my driver by next year and having a whole new freaking favorite favorite driver, but I'm definitely going to stick with Jaguar TCS. But I am curious. I want to see who comes out and like gives us that Max Verstappen, that Max Verstappen type attitude.
I know. I'm waiting for that
That's
too.
who I really like love to look at and love to like really be it towards, or like another Daniel Ricciardo, like funny, like hilarious type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But for now, I feel like DaCosta has that Max attitude about him. So
Okay. I love how we all pick different teams and drivers. That's
yeah,
great.
we all got our own different team and driver. Except for, one person couldn't just stick with his
Well.
Envision drivers, he had to go play with Porsche.
Fine. You want me to pick an Envision driver then? Would that make you feel better?
No.
No,
Keep your
no.
favorite driver. It's fine.
Keep him.
Maybe one day he'll drive for Envision Racing.
Maybe
you
this was
never know.
foreshadowing.
Well, boys and girls, you have any other thoughts on this last race?
No, I don't.
No, not really.
No other
Let's talk about that.
thoughts?
Let's talk about that next one. Can we talk about that next one?
Well-
You're gonna wait.
That's going to be Wednesday because we
Oh.
are at our time limit pretty much.
Wow.
We are pretty much around that time frame. So, nothing else? No other comments? No questions, comments, concerns? Do we want to pick on Michael a little bit more or no?
Nah, we'll let him go.
All right,
Hey.
fine.
Like,
Hit the music.
Spirit soul, grab a drink, feel the thunder roll. This is the place you've been looking for. Clocks tick fast, but we're standing still. Adrenaline rush is the only thrill. Beneath the lights, we live for more. This is our home at Pitlane Port. Welcome